You had opinions about inferior wines when you were younger?
Yes, I thought like white wines were very inferior, and I would only drink red wines because, that was supposed to be the only wine that's real wine.
So white wines are fake wine?
No, but I mean, that's how got used to the thing. And you go to restaurants and stuff, what you drink is usually a red wine, and that's the wines people talk about. So that's kind of what I always focused on, like Barolos when I was very young, all the heavy Italian wines. And the white wines, they also had these rules, like when I was young, they say, oh, when you have fish, it has to be white wine.
Yeah.
And of course, that's complete nonsense.
Right.
If it's a white fish, like a very light white fish, then yes, probably don't want to pair this with a red wine.
But nobody ever talked about white wine as far as, they're French whites.
Yes, so one exception was always the one that had a little bit of a...
And Italian whites, aren't there?
No, when I was young, I think people would like to say Chablis. That was the French white wine. So that had maybe a little bit exposed notion of, oh yeah, okay, this is acceptable. But generally speaking, and of course in Germany, traditionally most of the wines were white. But the Germans would usually, at least when I grew up, they wouldn't drink a lot of
Do
white.
they not drink their own wines?
No, there was also a phase in Germany where they made a lot of white wine, like Rieslings, and a few other grapes that are grown in Germany, and they were not necessarily of high quality, so they were very affordable and very drinkable, but people wouldn't look to them as, oh, this is actually good wine. So people would drink Italian wines and French wines.
Who was drinking the German wines?
My grandfather, for example, he drank a small glass like every night, but that's from a water glass, right? So that was just in lieu of beer. But people in a restaurant, they would probably go for French.
There's nothing wrong with drinking wine out of a water glass.
No, and that's what they do in Italy. But now, in Germany, things have very much changed probably the last 20, 30 years. So now in Germany, they make good quality wines. The funny thing in America, when you get like German wines or Austrian wines, they're usually not the good ones. But they make good Pinot Noirs and Pinot Grigios in Germany.
That's the same with Italian products.
Yes, but I mean...
The Italians are not allowed, at least they used to not be allowed to even export the grade A produce.
No, but now they are. So you can
I don't
find...
think so. The cheese, like the highest rated produce that Italy makes, they're not allowed to export that stuff.
I think that's maybe a myth.
Look it up and let me know.
Because we just went to the store at Central Market, they have tons of high-end Italian wines.
No, I'm telling you, I think it's the truth.
I think it's bullshit.
No, I think it's the truth.
No.
I had a Whole Foods buyer tell me that. The cheeses, the truffles, there was some other product, anything that was the top rated in the class, they're not allowed to export. They have to keep it within the country.
About the truffles, I believe it. But look at the hams. We had got the prosciutto.
Yeah, but there might be even better rated hams in Italy that only you can buy in Italy.
Yeah, I'm not sure. Maybe they're just telling this to people as a marketing tool.
I bet it's the truth.
But anyway, so we're talking about white wines versus red wines. So I definitely changed my mind on all these. So I do like white wines now, and orange wines, and rosé wines. So they're all good, especially when it's warm.
Yes.
It's a chilled white or rosé wine or orange wine. It's very good.
Because we're in Texas and it's very hot here.
I still think that Italy stuff is nonsense. That they keep the best stuff for themselves and whatever.
Let us know.
Let us know. Yes, comment below.